A pleasant good afternoon and welcome into the broadcast booth at the UNG Soccer Complex at Lynn Cottrell Park as we get ready for Peach Belt Conference women's soccer action between the visiting Lander Bearcats and the 22nd ranked Nighthawks of the University of North Georgia here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Walker McCreary here to call all the action for you on a Monday afternoon where it's overcast skies and a lot of wind, but perfect soccer weather here in Dahlonega. North Georgia 3-1 on the year, coming off a 1-0 win over Young Harris just a week ago here inside the UNG Soccer Complex at Lynn Cottrell Park, while Lander 2-3 on the year coming into this one. Let's meet today's starting lineups, pregame starting lineups presented by Northeast Georgia Health System, the official healthcare partner of UNG Nighthawk Athletics. Number 1, Taylor Frew will be in goal for the Bearcats. Number 2, Kylie Eppel. Number 3, Mary Moosebrugger. Number 7, Gracie Beeson. Number 10, Emma Scott. Number 12, Mackenzie Yandel. Number 15, Brennan McCarthy. Number 22, Haley Bollig. Number 26, Reina Bueno. Number 27, Micah Spickerman. And number 28, Kelsey Fisher for head coach Chris Ayer. Now for the Nighthawks of North Georgia, it'll be Morgan Ramby in goal for the Nighthawks, with the rest of the starting 11 being number 2, Kaylee Colleen, number 5, Abby Crane, number 8, Katie Durkay, number 11, Maysoon El Shami, number 13, Taylor Malashik, number 14, Jasmine Adlam, number 15, Bailey Vessel, number 17, Bailey Swindell, number 18, Kat Watry, and number 22, Charlotte Rent for interim head coach Kaylee Ralton. We are getting closer and closer to kickoff here, as it'll be Lander in blue and North Georgia in white. A very exciting day here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. We're going to talk a lot more about the big game coming up later tonight on NSN between these same two institutions, except with a much bigger stake on the line, the South Regional Championship and a trip to the Elite Eight in Columbus, Ohio, as number 3 North Georgia women's basketball takes on number 5 Lander at 6 o'clock tonight. We're going to talk a lot more about ways that you can follow along with that game, as well as everything surrounding the game over in the UNG Convocation Center a little bit later tonight, as Craig Corbin and Dan Evans will have the call of it from the concourse level at the UNG Convocation Center tonight. Net cuttings will be carried as well as soon as the regional trophy is handed over to the winning team in that one. We are getting close to the international walkouts and the introduction of the starting lineups for both teams, so we will take a commercial break. When we return, we'll have kickoff from the UNG Soccer Complex here at Lynn Cottrell Park. It's North Georgia and Lander getting ready to do Peach Belt Conference battle right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Leadership is fueled by vision and passion. Leadership is service with empathy, creativity, and integrity. Leadership is seeking continuous improvement for yourself and your community. Since 1873, the University of North Georgia has prepared generations of civic, professional, and military leaders. Today, UNG is a leading regional university that serves students across 5 campuses and online, with educational pathways ranging from associate degrees to doctoral programs. And as one of only 6 senior military colleges in the nation, UNG holds designations as a state leadership institution and as the Military College of Georgia. UNG's national reputation and student profile are growing stronger each year, and we remain focused on student success and academic excellence at all levels. Across UNG, our incredible faculty and staff are scholars and mentors who inspire service, inquiry, and creativity. And resume-building experiences help each student fulfill their potential. We know the value of determination and teamwork in and out of the classroom, and this spirit pushes our students to excel on the field, serve our communities, and explore the world. When the day is done, the real measure of our success lies in who our graduates become. Outstanding leaders for a diverse and global society. The University of North Georgia.
What is the Golden Eagle Band? Established in 1873, we are the oldest organization on campus. Excellence in music is our passion. Our spirit of brotherhood provides friendships that last a lifetime. We compete and perform just for fun. Join the tradition.
Oh, look at the camera, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wear my mask to be there for my residents.
I wear my mask so we can stay on campus.
I wear my mask because I know that other people might be more vulnerable to the virus, and I want to make sure that I protect others and keep everyone safe.
I wear my mask to protect all the dads out there. I know personally how it feels to lose someone very close to me due to the coronavirus, and if there are steps that we can take to protect the ones that we love, we should do it.
Did I just do it now? Okay, I wear my mask to keep others safe.
I wear my mask because I care about our community.
I choose to wear my mask because it's such a simple thing for me to do that I can love not only on my friends and my family, but just people I see in the grocery store and in the street.
I wear my mask so I can see my sisters on campus and we can have fundraising events.
I wear my mask to love my neighbor and protect others.
I wear my mask.
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 I wear a mask because I want to keep others safe.
Back with you here in Dahlonega. We get closer and closer to kickoff. between Lander and North Georgia here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Walker McCreary in the broadcast booth. We are minutes away from getting this thing started between the Nighthawks and the Bearcats. Officials for today's game is assigned by the Peach Belt Conference, Kevin Biondo, Andy Boyle, and Sergey Diemachuk. North Georgia will move from left to right on your screens. They wear the white tops with the blue bottoms and white socks. Morgan Ramby in the teal and the black pants. While for Lander, they wear their all-blue kits. Blue tops, blue bottoms, blue socks with goalkeeper Taylor Frew. I believe she's in all black, waiting to see her break out of their huddle, and she does. She is in all black for the Bearcats. They will move from right to left as we look at it. Lander will have the first kickoff, about to get started here at the UNG Soccer Complex at Lynn Cottrell Park. There's the whistle. We are underway. North Georgia takes possession quickly and gives from El Shami to Rent, who plays it back to Colleen. Colleen out wide to Watry. Watry looking inside for the senior that transferred in from Kennesaw State, Charlotte Rent, and North Georgia earns a throw. Kelsey Fisher tried to quickly go on that one. Abby Crane has it. Crane looking into the middle for Rent. Rent will give it back to Bailey Swindell, who plays back through to center back Bailey Vessel. Vessel and Colleen in the middle for the center backs for North Georgia, and now the Nighthawks earn a throw on the far side. Sent over the top, looking for Katie Durkee, the goal scorer a week ago against Young Harris. Malashik trying to break through. It's taken away from her by Eppel, and now it'll be a throw in for the Bearcats. Long throw in, headed right out of play by, that looks like Swindell on the far side. Another throw in coming for Lander. This one thrown at the feet of one of the teammates of Kylie Eppel. Almost taken away by North Georgia, and it does go off Lander. A Nighthawk throw. Milashik gives to El Shami. One touch out wide to Katie Durkee. Durkee trying to find some space and forces Spickerman to play out. Thrown in to Milosh, or for El Shami rather, and it goes off of the midfielder for a Lander throw. 3rd minute here in Dahlonega. Just getting underway. Both teams trying to get settled into this one. North Georgia's been on the front foot for most of this match thus far. Lander trying to find their way. Crane trying to step in and does so nicely. Played to Durkee, now to Crane, and the flag goes up. It'll be a free kick for Lander after North Georgia was offside. First offside called on North Georgia today as Abby Crane tried to get in behind. A little bit too quick to make her run, though. Now North Georgia has it again as Crane comes down the near side. Abby down into the corner, trying to find space. Low cross was deflected by Lander, kept in play. Abby will be first back on it. She'll try and get through a couple of Bearcats, but it's taken away from her. Kelsey Fisher trying to make a move. Fisher plays a nice ball down the near touch line, but it goes out of play for a Nighthawk throw. Allows Lander to reset and get their shape back. As Swindell plays back to Colleen, who sends it back into the 18 to Bailey Vessel. Nighthawks looking to build out of the back. And a foul going to be called on Lander. It's a free kick for North Georgia. Colleen plays short to Rent, trying to push it out to Watry. Now Cat gets on it. Pressuring there, and now a corner kick comes for North Georgia. Nighthawk corner. Cat Watry will take it from the near side. Sends it in. Outswinger headed down by North Georgia, but it'll roll out for a Bearcat goal kick. No score here in the 5th minute. North Georgia Soccer on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by the UNG Bookstore, located beside Starbucks inside the Chestatee building. Lander takes the goal kick short. North Georgia trying to put pressure up high. Lander breaks out of it momentarily. Gracie Beeson turns it over, though, at center circle. And Lander gets it right back. Emma Scott plays it back. Now trying to thread the needle. Rent steps in, tries to chip over to Durkee, but Lander doing a great job in behind. Throw-in comes for North Georgia as Watry will jog up the sidelines just a little bit. Watry sends this one into El Shami. Now back to Watry, looking to switch the point of attack, headed away by Lander, but stepping in there was Colleen, finds Rent. Swindell out wide for Adlam. Adlam, her pass unable to get through to Katie Durkee. Now it'll be Beeson trying to hold possession for the Bearcats. North Georgia with a lot of white jerseys in the attacking half, forcing Lander to play backwards. Now they come forward with Reina Bueno. Bueno trying to hold. It's taken away by Rent. Crane comes down with it. Then Bueno gets it right back and gives it to Fisher. Fisher trying to find some space to move. Taken away by Maysoon El Shami. El Shami to Durkee. Durkee stops. Gives it to El Shami. Now thrown through to Durkee. Durkee's low cross goes across the top of the 6, but taken out of play by Lander. It'll be a throw-in for North Georgia deep in their own corner. Watry goes over to take it. Watry's cross is wayward, and it'll be a Bearcat goal kick. North Georgia's been on the front foot. In fact, the ball hasn't been back in North Georgia's 18 but once, and that was because North Georgia played it back there. Lander has not had possession much past center circle today. They try this time, giving it to Beeson. Beeson tries to put a through ball, but it rolls harmlessly to Morgan Ramby. Trying to find Mary Moosebrugger on the run, but unable to do so. Now Lander settles it in their attacking half with Bueno, who plays it back to the center line to Bollig. Bollig playing through for Moosebrugger, and a great job by Vessel to mark her and send it to Kat Watry. Watry trying to push tempo. Looking for El Shami a bit strong, but Lander touched it last as it rolled across the touch line for a Nighthawk throw. "37 minutes left here in this first half. El Shami to Rent. Adlam plays back to Colleen and Vessel, the center backs. As North Georgia trying to stretch Lander out a little bit. Now North Georgia plays to Watry, a bit strong on her last touch. Ball played back over the top. Colleen, the Southern Mississippi transfer, steps in and plays it back to the Auburn transfer, Morgan Ramby. Swindell looking for Watry and played through. Nobody touched it, so it'll be a Bearcat throw. Watry just sends this one well down. It bounces, and it'll be easily taken by Taylor Frew. Not a shot attempt there, but Watry just trying to play something over the top and force Lander into a bit of a defensive mindset. Now El Shami gives to Malashik. Malashik gets past one, can't get past the second, but it's played off of a Bearcat shin to Swindell. Taken away by Beeson, who has it now on the near side. Dribbles across center line, and a great slide tackle by Watry. North Georgia trying to counter. El Shami finds Durkee with some space. Katie hesitates, now goes down into the corner. Looking for some space to cross it in, and a bit heavy on her touch. It'll be a goal kick for Lander. 11th minute here in Dahlonega. No score between the Nighthawks and the Bearcats from the UNG Soccer Complex at Lynn Cottrell Park. North Georgia with everybody on the offensive half of the field at the goal kick. Lander does not like to play downfield on a goal kick. They like to play short, and North Georgia taking advantage of that. Bearcats trying to find some space with Beeson. Play it back into the corner. North Georgia has it now. Colleen plays up to Durkee, who plays out wide to Watry. Cat going to dribble into the corner. Shouldered off the ball. And it looks like North Georgia's going to have a throw. Watry will take this one. She'll walk down to where it went out of play and then throw it into the feet of Crane. Crane triple team, taken away from her by Beeson, and then Beeson just slams it off of the backside of Abby Crane to earn a goal kick. Lander making a substitution. It'll be Caitlin Anderson stepping on for the Bearcats. Vessel. Over the top to Jasmine Adlam. Could not settle it on the far touch line. It'll be a throw-in for Lander. North Georgia Soccer on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by the Smith House Country Store, Restaurant, and Hotel located in historic downtown Dahlonega. Malashik tried to chip it over the top. Now Durkee has it, settles, plays it over to Abby Crane. Crane trying to thread the needle. Now Malashik steps in. Taylor near the top of the 6. It's taken away by Lander and cleared out for a Nighthawk throw. Brennan McCarthy saving the day for the Bearcats here in the early goings. Adlam throws it into the feet of the former Golden Boot winner. Shot taken by Malashik is wide left off target. And Lander will have a goal kick. Lander takes their first goal kick downfield as opposed to sideways, and immediately played out by Lander for a North Georgia throw. Nighthawks work quickly into the near corner. Crane trying to save it. Unable to. It'll be another Lander goal kick. Quarter of an hour nearly gone here in Dahlonega. And Lander takes this goal kick short. North Georgia pressing forward, causing a lot of chaos in the final third. Swindell unable to get possession. Lander trying to make something happen. North Georgia putting a lot of pressure up top. Now they'll just play it up, and Colleen will settle it. Comes down at the feet, though, of Beeson. Kaylee Colleen steps in, finds Swindell. Now Malashik to El Shami, back toward Taylor, but it's taken away by Lander. Bearcats play over the top, and nobody in a blue kit anywhere close by. Ramby will easily grab that inside the 18 and roll it out to Colleen. Kaylee plays past Abby Crane, looking for Katie Durkee, who is on a great run. Lander earns the possession, but played back to Rent. Crane back to Charlotte. Looking inside for Taylor Malashik. Collision, Malashik and El Shami trying to win the ball back, and a foul going to be called and a free kick to Lander. Malashik plays to Watry, who plays over the top. Now here's Taylor. Tried to find Katie Durkee, but was unable to. Caitlin Anderson for Lander. Played out wide. Now into the middle. A ball that will stay in play. Watry pushed in the back, but ball goes off of her. It'll be a Bearcat throw. Malashik has now switched sides with Abby Crane up top for the Nighthawks. Be another Lander throw on the near side. Yandel will do the honors of ushering the ball back in play. No score, 17th minute. Colleen steps in front there of Emma Scott, who plays it back to Bollig. Now Beeson. Over the top, looking to try and find Reina Bueno on the run, but is unable to. Durkee trying to get a run down the near side, but McCarthy stepped in and played it out for a North Georgia throw. Watry will take it, throws it in to Durkee. Katie a little bit behind Malashik, who is making a run. Now Adlam has it, far side. Plays it to Swindell. Vessel over the top. Abby Crane giving a run at it. Malashik also in the vicinity. Spickerman steps in, and North Georgia able to earn a throw. Adlam will take this one. The Orlando native throws it in, and it'll be a goal kick as it bounced off the head of Abby Crane. North Georgia has been very aggressive up top as Lander plays these short goal kicks and forces them to try and play amidst some pressure when they play downfield. Durkee with a nutmeg. Now gets it back, top of the 18. Her shot going to be off target wide right. Frew throws it out. Now it's played back into the 18, a bit strong. Will Spickerman be able to get to it? She will, but it'll roll across the end line for a North Georgia corner, and an unforced error by the Bearcats. As now Kat Watry will jog all the way across to take this corner kick. As we are in the 20th minute here in Dahlonega. Malashik gave a run. Now Watry will take the kick short to Durkee. Now Watry crosses it in. Over the head of everyone, only Lander there with McCarthy, who plays it up top. Colleen chops it down and could not keep it in play. 20 minutes gone, still no score. North Georgia playing for Taylor Malashik. She settles inside the box. Couldn't get a shot off, though. Now Taylor taken down in a penalty as the clock will stop, and North Georgia will have an opportunity for a PK. A chance for the Nighthawks to get on the board early. The foul in the box, and now Katie Durkee will tee it up. One-on-one with the goalkeeper, Taylor Frew. There's the whistle. Durkee approaches. Shot toward the left side is saved by the goalkeeper. It'll be a goal kick as they say the ball was across the end line. Frew tried to play it over the top of Crane. It was headed away for a Lander throw. Nearly midway through this first half, and an offside will be called on Lander. Free kick for North Georgia. Frew plays it out wide. Watry plays it nicely upfield. Taken away, though. Lander now has it. Watry steps in, finds El Shami with time and space in the center of the park. Played over the top, looking for Durkee. It'll bounce right through to Taylor Frew. Headed along by Swindell to El Shami. Maysoon, sophomore from Alpharetta. She plays to Malashik, tried to thread it through to Durkee, and Katie will get it, cross it in, but behind the net for a goal kick. Nighthawks and Bearcats scoreless here as North Georgia Soccer on the Nighthawk Sports Network, brought to you by Truist Bank. Local banking focused on building better lives and communities. Throw in coming for Lander. Out for another Lander throw. Official tells Lander to back up for the throw. It'll be Mackenzie Yandel to take it. Out for a North Georgia throw. Watry quickly into El Shami. Tried to finesse one over to Rent. It was taken away by Bollig. Out of bounds, North Georgia will make a substitution now. Durkee going to step off. It'll be number 19, Alexis Sherman, checking in for the Nighthawks. So Sherman into the game for Durkee. Inside, trying to find Malashik. Couldn't keep her feet inside the 18. Lander plays out to the near side now with Mackenzie Yandel. Yandel up the near side, but North Georgia able to step in with Colleen. Now here's Crane trying to thread the needle. It comes back to Watry. Cat a bit heavy on her touch. It's played over the top. Colleen will play back to her center back counterpart and Vessel. Now here's Colleen playing over the top, trying to find Sherman a bit too strong. It will roll out for a goal kick. Crane trying to chase it down. It's played out by Lander for a Nighthawk throw. Watry will jog over to take it. Watry sends it in. El Shami got a touch. Now the ball loose in the 18. Lander clears it out. Kaylee Colleen will watch that roll across the touch line for a Nighthawk throw. She'll pick it up and throw it back to Bailey Vessel. Back to Ramby. Now Vessel finds Sherman. Sherman playing through, trying to find Abby Crane. Crane and Yandel give chase. Be a Lander throw. Bearcats deep in their own end will send it over the top. It'll be settled by Swindell. Bailey tried to split a double team. Now Watry comes in. Cat looking for Malashik, and it's cut down by Caitlin Anderson. Played back to Adlam. Jasmine tried to find Malashik, a bit out of her reach. El Shami overruns it. And now Lander has it with Bollig. Over the top, Lander content to just bunker and look for their opportunities to counter. There haven't been many of them today. Epple will throw it in for the Bearcats. Played to the center and Kelsey Fisher. Now Lander on the move. They're in the attacking third. Colleen giving pressure to Beeson. Played out wide to Yandel. Yandel looking inside, trying to get it to Bueno. Unsuccessful. It'll be a Bearcat throw. Yandel to trigger it in. Gives it to Beeson. Beeson plays back to McCarthy, and McCarthy dribbles it right out across the touchline. Be an opportunity for the Nighthawks to make a couple of substitutions. Malashik and El Shami will both check out, while Nikki Gomez and Logan Martin will step on. Spickerman turns it over. Here's Logan Martin. Plays to Nikki Gomez, now out wide to Swindell. North Georgia plays to the back line. Vessel across to Colleen. Kaylee just brings it across center line herself. Looking for Crane. Crane could not hold off McCarthy. North Georgia Soccer on the Nighthawk Sports Network, brought to you by Northeast Georgia Health System, the official healthcare partner of UNG Nighthawk Athletics. Martin tried to play it toward Watry, a bit too strong. Taken away by the Bearcats. Good move there by Fisher. But her pass toward Beeson was taken away. Now Sherman tried to play to Martin. Martin couldn't handle it as it had a little bit too much heat on it, but Colleen backing her up. Bearcats waiting to make a substitution the next opportunity they can. Played through in a good ball by Beeson, but Adlam read it the whole way. That will be a Bearcat throw and allow for a Lander substitution. Number 22, Bollig, will go out and make way for number 17, Tessa Simmons. Well, Georgia wins the throw. Now Vessel will send this ball flying downfield. It's settled on the far side by Spickerman. As Lander, now they can push numbers forward and try and make something happen. Gomez trying to take it away from Epple. It'll be a throw for the Bearcats. 33rd minute here in Dahlonega. Still no score. The Nighthawks had the upper hand early. Could not convert on a penalty. Played back now to Scott. Scott plays out wide. Sherman trying to step in front of Simmons. Simmons going to come away with it and be first to it on the end line. Cross comes in, top of the 6, taken away by Vessel. And a foul going to be called on Lander. It'll be a free kick for the Nighthawks. Morgan Ramby will get to take this one. Swindell, light touch to Abby Crane. Now here's Martin. Plays it back to Vessel. Out wide for Adlam, inside to Logan Martin. Threads the needle for Rent, who got a good touch, but it was chopped down by Lander. Now here's Martin bringing it into the attack. Plays a nice ball through to Gomez. Nikki trying to find some space. 3 Bearcats around her. She sends the cross in. It's headed away by Emma Scott. Adlam steps in, keeps it in the attack. Gomez, her through ball was too strong. Out for a North Georgia throw, and the Nighthawks will make a substitution. Charlotte Rent stepping off. And Megan Dumond will step on. Here's Colleen. Plays it out wide to Watry. Cat tried to thread the needle. Unable to do so. Lander plays it high into the air. Swindell trying to step in and does so. Nice touch out to Gomez, who heads it down in the direction of Swindell, but not enough juice. Lander couldn't keep it in play. It's a Nighthawk throw. 36th minute here in Dahlonega. Still looking for our first goal between the Bearcats and the Nighthawks. Swindell going to send a cross in. It's headed down. Crane, or rather that's Dumond, could not keep it. Be a North Georgia throw, though, in the corner. Cat Watry will take it. Sends it in to Colleen. Watry crosses. Frew easily catches. So the attack unable to produce even a shot. As Frew punts it away, but Adlam comes up with it. A free kick comes for North Georgia after the Lander foul. Adlam sends this one in. A good ball in the direction of Sherman, but headed away by Lander. Bearcats will just play it out for a Nighthawk throw. North Georgia Soccer on the Nighthawk Sports Network, brought to you by Exhibit Us, an award-winning agency specializing in three-dimensional design, interactive engagements, and digital activations for global marketing environments. Cross comes in. It's headed away by Lander. Now Crane will try another cross. Chopped down. Ball still loose in the 18. It comes back to Kaylee Colleen. Colleen, a couple dribbles, now stops and sends it into the middle to Swindell. Swindell will fire a shot from distance. It's off target wide right and results in a Lander goal kick. Not the last time you'll see Lander versus North Georgia on the Nighthawk Sports Network this week, as you get a women's basketball dose of this matchup tonight, 6 p.m. in the South Regional Final. And then this weekend on the Diamond as the Bearcats and Nighthawks tango in baseball action here on NSN. Here's Watry. A bit too heavy with her touch. Now played into the middle to Lander. They chop it over the top. Swindell heads it toward Crane, who settles. Abby Crane. She'll take it into the corner. Taken down, but a clean tackle, and they're going to say a goal kick. Or do they say a throw? I guess they say a throw in. Now Colleen has it. She'll send a cross in. Just out of the reach of Megan Dumont. Here come the Bearcats. Gomez steps in. We'll play it back to Vessel. Vessel, Swindell, Adlam. Adlam trying to play it through. North Georgia's had opportunities to get into the box, but passes have just been inches off of perfection. Be interesting to see the possession time and charts at halftime, which coming up on the NSN halftime report. We'll have stats. We'll let you know what else is going on in the league today in soccer action, as well as preview the South Regional Final for the Nighthawk women's basketball team against Lander tonight at 6 here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Give you information regarding that game as well, how you can follow along. Watry plays a beautiful ball down, but a bit too strong. It will roll out for a goal kick. Will allow Lander to make a substitution. Paige Kaiser will step on for the Bearcats. Four minutes to play here in the first half. A foul on Lander results in a free kick for North Georgia. Nighthawks prepare for their free kick. Colleen sets to take it. She'll play short to Swindell. Bailey with a lot of space. She'll send a cross in. Headed by Sherman. And it'll be offsides called on North Georgia for a Bearcat free kick. Officials will go and chat with one another as the clock stops at the 3:16 mark. Clock reset to 2:16. Clocks didn't match up with what the officials had. Now Lander plays. Watry. Played out by Lander for a throw for North Georgia. Now here's Martin. North Georgia with a throw as we tick closer to the final minute here of the first half. Cross comes in, ball loose. Lander able to get it out of the 18. Shot taken by Swindell, off target high. Goal kick, Lander. So final minute here in the first half. Headed by Dumont, trying to find Crane. Crane touches back to Martin. Martin, she'll take a shot from distance, and that's saved by Taylor Frew. Great shot attempt by the senior Logan Martin, but Frew read it the whole way. Gomez down the far side. At halftime, your score, North Georgia and Lander tied at 0. Stay tuned. More coming up on the halftime report here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
What do I do when my love is away? Does it worry you to be alone? How do I feel at the end of the day? Are you sad cause you're on your own? I can't find a little help from my friends. So I'm gonna try a little help from my friends.
The human body is like any high-performance machine. As the miles add up, parts wear out. That's where pain begins. And here's where it ends. Where top orthopedic surgeons use breakthrough techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for good. Feel like new again for miles to come at the region's only dedicated joint care center, Northeast Georgia Medical Center.
Here in Dahlonega, we treasure our history.
We treasure our waterfalls.
We treasure our wine.
But most of all, we treasure our guests.
We are a family.
We treasure our community.
And we're an experience for you to discover.
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 The heart of the Georgia mountains.
The heart of the Georgia mountains.
Discover the heart of the Georgia mountains.
The mountains are open.
Someone here at Circus Burger has been talking to the press, telling them that chicken is better than burgers. And I want to know who it is. Is it you, Bill?
No, sir.
Diane?
Wasn't me.
I know it wasn't Steve. He just started. You're doing a great job here, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not big on pointing fingers, but it was definitely Bill.
Whoa, it could literally be any one of us.
Somebody did it, and I'm going to find out who.
What is going on here?
I look at the camera, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wear my mask to be there for my residents.
I wear my mask so we can stay on campus.
I wear my mask because I know that other people might be more vulnerable to the virus, and I want to make sure that I protect others and keep everyone safe.
I wear my mask to protect all the dads out there. I know personally how it feels to lose someone very close to me due to the coronavirus, and if there are steps that we can take to protect the ones that we love, we should do it.
Do I just do it now? Okay, I wear my mask to keep others safe.
I wear my mask because I care about our community.
I choose to wear my mask because it's such a simple thing for me to do that I can love not only on my friends and my family, but just people I see in the grocery store and in the street.
I wear my mask so I can see my sisters on campus and we can have fundraising events.
I wear my mask to love my neighbor and protect others.
I wear my mask.
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 I wear a mask because I want to keep others safe.
The UNG Bookstore is the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks desk with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Be sure to shop in store to find the item of the week. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Bookstore is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Hi, I'm Sonia McLean, broker of Red Rooster Realty. Come check out our new location. It's this old farmhouse built in the 1930s that we were able to preserve and yet still turn it into our new office. We are a full-service real estate company. We work with buyers and sellers and would love to speak with you if you are in the market. Our new location is 80 Bell Street, Hiawassee, Georgia. Or you can give us a call at 706-896-1225. We look forward to speaking with you.
All right, Joyride Beads. I hear if you run long enough, you get something called a runner's high, which sounds like something I really enjoy. Let's do this. Okay, so far so good. Mama Lake? What? Still no high, though. Hi. Hey. Oh, my God. There it was. My first runner's high. Well, better quit while I'm ahead. God, I'm good.
Back with you here in Dahlonega, scoreless after 45 minutes of play between Lander and North Georgia here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Walker McCreary in the broadcast booth as we take a look at the first half stats. Starting out for Lander, no shots taken in that first half, but 2 saves made by Taylor Frew. Nighthawks took 7 shots, 3 by Katie Durkee, 2 by Bailey Swindell, 1 by Malashik, as well as Logan Martin. Durkee and Martin with shots on goal. Nobody able to find the back of the net, though, after the first 45 minutes. North Georgia with 2 corner kicks. Both teams having committed fouls. The Bearcats with 5, who's compared to 1 for North Georgia. Both teams offsides once in the first half. Mentioned it would be interesting to see the possession charts. North Georgia 56-44 advantage in possession, and when you take a look at where North Georgia's possession was, 76% of North Georgia's possession in the attacking half, including nearly 50% in the final third, while Lander, 75% of their possession in the defensive half with just 5% in the final third for the Bearcats after 45 minutes of play. Very interesting to look at that, knowing how the game has progressed. Maybe not surprising the numbers, but instead just interesting to see that distribution that has been made here in the opening portion of the game. Later today in women's soccer action, Young Harris traveling to Francis Marion. That's set for a 3:30 p.m. kick. A full slate of action on Thursday with 10 teams in action for the Peach Belt Conference. Clayton State will be at Lander. Flagler at UNC Pembroke. Georgia Southwestern at Georgia College. Young Harris at USC Aiken. And the Nighthawks of North Georgia head down to the Walden Soccer Complex to take on the Cougars of Columbus State. That'll be a fun matchup down in Columbus on Thursday. But first, North Georgia and Lander will have 45 more minutes to go here from the UNG Soccer Complex at Lynn Cottrell Park. A little bit later on tonight here on the Nighthawk Sports Network, you get your dose of North Georgia and Lander and women's basketball action as the two sides compete for the South Region Championship inside the UNG Convocation Center. A 6 p.m. tip between the third-ranked Nighthawks and the fifth-ranked Bearcats. The third time these two teams have faced off. Both teams 18-1. Each team's lone loss came to the other. The Bearcats defeating North Georgia in the regular season 69-63 in overtime, before the Nighthawks win 72-70 for the Peach Belt Conference Championship inside Finest Horn Arena. Now the Bearcats will look to exact a little bit of revenge tonight in the UNG Convocation Center and try and win a trophy on their opponent's home floor. It will be an interesting one to watch, and you can do so starting at 5:50 right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network, as North Georgia and Lander do battle in an effort of promoting and prioritizing the health and safety of student athletes and game day personnel. North Georgia has adopted a limited attendance policy for the 21 NCAA Division II Women's Basketball South Regional. The South Regional inside the Convocation Center is a closed admission event. Only a limited number of spectators on each member's institution's official pass list will be granted admission. So the way you can watch the game is right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. We'll have all of the action, end-to-end coverage, including the regional championship trophy presentation, as well as the ceremonial net cutting from Dahlonega. We'll have it all for you right here on NSN if you are not on that pass list to be able to get into the building. Of course, due to the COVID-19 protocols, a necessary thing to be able to make sure that the game day personnel, the student athletes, and everyone involved are healthy. That way, the winner of the South Regional will be able to advance to Columbus, Ohio, and be able to stay eligible to play with the COVID-19 protocols. One last commercial break, second half after this on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
man to our front. Man is Fox 2-3 out. Mark him with tracer fire.
There are those who choose a different path in life. A path of selflessness. Of service. A path that leads to freedom. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
It takes more than intelligence and talent to succeed in life. It takes grit and a commitment to excellence.
It takes the willingness to serve others and a cause greater than yourself.
It requires you to push boundaries,
ask difficult questions,
and understand the world around you.
It requires you to know your strengths
and weaknesses, and have the desire to make yourself better than you were yesterday.
It requires you to be independent, efficient, and tolerant.
Ultimately, it requires you to be a leader. At the University of North Georgia, we develop leaders.
Leaders who serve our country abroad to tackle the challenges of the world.
And leaders who serve at home to improve our way of life.
Leaders who never quit.
Leaders who lead by example and not exception.
Leaders who are tough, but fair.
Leaders who are relentless and passionate.
Leaders who solve problems and don't make excuses.
Leaders who do the right thing, even when no one's looking.
There's nothing average about the University of North Georgia and its Corps of Cadets.
If you've got what it takes, then bring it.
Back with you here in Dahlonega is already underway. Between the Nighthawks and the Bearcats. Bearcats on the front foot early on here in the half. As Lander earns a throw. And out of bounds for a Nighthawk throw. Free kick comes for North Georgia as there's a foul on Lander. Free kick coming from Kaylee Colleen. Sends this one in. A lot of blue kits around. Swindell got a touch back to Adlam. Now Bailey pushed off the ball. And Lander comes up with it with Bollig. Bollig plays over the top. Vessel will play it back to Ramby. Ramby to Swindell. Back to Vessel, who finds Malashik. Taylor, great pass to El Shami. Maysoon with some space. Tried to go through to Durkee. Durkee slowed down. Lander will just clear it out for a Nighthawk throw. Here's El Shami. Maysoon trying to get it to Abby Crane, and Lander comes up with it and plays it out across the touchline to reset with a Nighthawk throw. Lander able to clear it away with Moose Brugger, but North Georgia tries to keep it in the attacking third, unable to do so. Lander trying to break out, bit too strong from Scott to Anderson. Watry throws it in, headed along by Malashik. North Georgia Soccer on the Nighthawk Sports Network, brought to you by the UNG Bookstore, located beside Starbucks in the Chestatee building. Ramby will send this ball back to Swindell, who plays back to Colleen, and the Nighthawks will build out of the back. Trying to play over the top, a bit high and outside. It'll be a Bearcat throw. Foul called on North Georgia. It'll be a Lander free kick right about at the center spot. Oh, no, they call offside, excuse me. So Lander with the free kick there. Bouncing in front of El Shami, and Maysoon commits the foul. The shot taken by Lander off the crossbar, and then another shot was off target high. So Lander with a couple of excellent opportunities there, but couldn't convert as the initial shot off the free kick went bounding off the crossbar. Or rather, Abby Crane trying to chase that down was a bit too strong for her. Thrown in toward Moosebrugger. Watry trying to settle. We'll play it out wide in the direction of interim head coach Kaylee Ralton on the far side. Throw in front of the Nighthawk technical area. They throw backwards. Malashik chopped down that pass. Durkee has it. Plays it to Elshami. Maysoon with an outside foot pass. Unable to get it to Malashik. Lander takes it away. '55th minute here in Dahlonega. Here comes Elshami. Plays it out wide, trying to get it to Abby Crane. Now Elshami able to play it to Abby. Abby in the 18, left-footed cross, chopped down by Lander, but it comes right back to Abby. Plays it to Jazz. Adlam crosses it in behind everyone. Watry trying to run on it to the far side. She does. Cross comes in, deflected away by Lander. Corner kick, North Georgia. Watry to take it. Sent in. Rent tried to get a shot off, but mistimed her jump and got no power behind it. Goal kick coming for the Bearcats. Nighthawk throw. Elshami had it taken away from her. Now Adlam gets it deflected off of her, across for a goal kick. Sun makes its first appearance here at the UNG Soccer Complex. On a very overcast day here in Dahlonega. Lander plays it out wide, trying to find Mackenzie Yandel, and does. But it's out across the touchline for a Nighthawk throw. '59th minute here in Dahlonega. 58th minute, excuse me, in Dahlonega. As a foul committed. So on Lander, it'll be a Nighthawk free kick. Colleen plays over the top. Lander able to keep it in with Yandel. Durkee giving pressure. Katie trying to hold. Swindell steps in and very physical there as Swindell. Foul going to be called on North Georgia. It'll be a free kick. Free kick coming for the Nighthawks. North Georgia Soccer on the Nighthawk Sports Network, brought to you by the Smith House Country Store, Restaurant, and Hotel, located in historic downtown Dahlonega. Adlib to Swindell. Swindell plays it to Colleen, who joins the attack. Kaylee plays over the top. Good ball to Watry. Watry sends a cross in, but couldn't bend it back over. It's a goal kick. Malashik. A little too strong for El Shami. A free kick comes, though, for North Georgia after the Lander foul. Charlotte Rent will stand over it. She'll take this free kick. Colleen also in the vicinity, but Charlotte going to be the one to take it. Low into the box. Chopped away. Headed by Rent to Colleen. Now back to Vessel. Vessel plays it out wide for Adlam. Adlam with a lot of space. She'll send a left-footed cross in. Got Malashik, who could not get there. Now Watry sends it right back in. Headed around the shot. Taken it. Maysoon El Shami with a goal. Maysoon El Shami from Kat Watry. And the Nighthawks have a 1-0 lead. So the Nighthawks have a 1-0 lead after the El Shami goal. A free kick coming for the Bearcats as North Georgia committed a foul. '61st minute goal. Shot taken and saved by Morgan Ramby. That shot taken by, I believe that was number 28, Kelsey Fisher. And it was on target. Forced Ramby to make a save. Corner kick coming. Two players over there for Lander. It's Spickerman who will take it. Sent in. Ball still loose at the top of the 6. Now bounces away from goal, and Rent gets a touch on it. Durkee trying to keep it in play. Unable to do so. Be a throw in for the Bearcats. Eppel will take this one. And Malashik earns a throw for North Georgia. Adlam triggers it in. Durkee couldn't get a good touch on it. Frustrated about it. Lander has it now with Moosebrugger. Gives to El Shami. El Shami plays over the top. Trying to find Abby Crane. Unsuccessful. Now Lander starting to become a little bit more goal-minded. Malashik gives to El Shami. Now gets it right back. Plays it back to the sophomore El Shami. Over to Crane. Taken away for a moment. Now Charlotte Rent has it. Not a good pass by the senior as Lander takes over. Crane steps in to take it away. Lander trying to settle it. North Georgia has it though. Malashik plays out wide for El Shami. Maysoon to Durkee. Katie tried to chip it through. Ball loose and a corner kick coming for North Georgia. Adlam will go over to take it. Swindell comes into the attack. Rent comes into the attack. Everybody from Lander within 25 yards of goal. Corner comes in. Slapped away by Frew. And out for a North Georgia throw. Now a Bearcat goal kick. 61st minute goal by Maysoon El Shami. That's the difference in this one right now. Still plenty of soccer to be played. Lander trying to put something together. Moosebrugger up the far side. North Georgia takes it away. Now North Georgia will make a substitution. Charlotte Rent comes out. And it looks like Brinley Townsend will check in. Lander has the ball, comes to the near side. Finds Eppel. Eppel trying to break through three Nighthawks. Now able to find Kelsey Fisher, taken away by Townsend, who just checked into the ball game. Adlam to Townsend to Malashik. Taylor, nifty move. Gets it out wide to Adlam. Now played up the sidelines for Taylor. Got through the initial attack. Now still has it. Steps through, finds Durkee. Durkee a bit strong on the touch. That ball flying into the stands, and a good catch by one of the fans. They say a Lander throw. Swindell to Malashik to Townsend. Maysoon, Durkee. Out wide for Watry. Watry taken down, a free kick coming for North Georgia. Nighthawks will have a free kick from just over 25 yards out. Jasmine Adlam will take it. About 28 yards out based on the placement of the wall. Adlam sends this one in right at Frew, who saves it. Excellent shot taken there by Adlam, trying to catch Frew asleep. Punted downfield. Lander has it now with Emma Scott. North Georgia Soccer on the Nighthawk Sports Network, brought to you by Truist Bank, local banking focused on building better lives and communities. Clock will stop, as we are going to have a water break here in the second half. 21:54 remaining here in the contest. 1-0 North Georgia. Take a break. Be back right after this on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia.
Back with you here in Dahlonega as we get set to resume action after the NCAA mandated water break. There's the whistle, and as soon as it's thrown in, we start the clock back. There it goes. Colleen plays it across to Vessel. Townsend to Swindell. Now Watry. Dribbling through everyone. Now finds El Shami. Durkee to Townsend. Townsend plays toward Malashik. Good defense played there by Lander and Brennan McCarthy. A goal kick coming for Lander. Bearcats going to send this one downfield. They haven't done that much today, but now trailing a goal. Here's Khalid. Plays to Durkee. Played back to El Shami. El Shami keeps it going on the far side of the field. Taken away, though, by Lander and Yandel. El Shami to Malashik. Played through the legs of Townsend, trying to find Adlam, who was running. But Lander chops it down again. Here's Colleen. Swindell. To Durkee. Durkee's shot well off target. A goal kick will come for Lander. They make a substitution as well. Looks like Paige Kaiser comes back on for Lander, replacing Moosebrugger. Now North Georgia in the attack. Crane to Durkee. Durkee's shot saved by Taylor Frew. Tried to go near post with it. Clock will stop now. As they'll check on a Bearcat who a little slow to get up. Looks like Yandel on the far side. That'll quickly get Izzy Jones up and moving. Yandel helped off the field. Lander going to play without her for the moment. Ramby gives to Vessel. Lander playing 11v10. Bollig. Now here's Emma Scott. Scott's shot from distance. Going to be saved by Ramby. Throw in coming for North Georgia as the Nighthawks will make a substitution. Abby Crane will step off. Nikki Gomez on. 7 for 5. Nighthawks looking to throw it in. They find Durkee. Out for another North Georgia throw. Now a little more space with which to work. Watry sends it in to Gomez. Gomez steps over one Bearcat, keeps the ball from another. Splits a double team. Cross comes in. It was sent out by Lander, a North Georgia corner forthcoming. North Georgia Soccer on the Nighthawk Sports Network, brought to you by Northeast Georgia Health System, the official healthcare partner of UNG Nighthawk Athletics. Cross comes in, headed away by Lander. Townsend touches out wide for Watry. Watry will send it right back in. It was deflected away, and a clock will stop as the ball hits Lander in the back of the head. And immediately come to check on the down Bearcat. We're in the 75th minute here in Dahlonega, with the Nighthawks leading 1-0. Lander will make a substitution. They bring back on Moosebrugger. Paige Kaiser, the Bearcat who comes out. Adlam plays it out wide for Malashik, a bit too strong. It'll be a Bearcat throw. Thrown in. Moosebrugger runs onto it, taken away by Watry. Now Vessel has it to Swindell. Lander in the attack. Fisher plays it through to Moosebrugger. Now back to Anderson. Played out wide for Scott. Emma Scott into the 18. She'll dribble it out. Watry will clear it away. Now Durkee plays it up to Gomez. Gomez back to Katie. Katie taken down, a foul, and the clock will stop for a yellow card. Yellow card issued to number 27 for Lander. That's Micah Spickerman for persistent infringement. Be a free kick for North Georgia as Adlam will take it. El-Shami takes the free kick, and it'll roll across the end line for a corner. Now the clock will stop as El-Shami down after she took that free kick. Might have either cramped or tweaked something on the kick. Both Lander and North Georgia waiting to make substitutions. El-Shami back on her feet and walking under her own power. Charlotte Rent going to check back on for North Georgia. I think that's Charlotte. And for Lander, they go 4 for 22. That's Izzy Jones for Haley Bollock. Lander to take goal kick. Adlam gives to Malashik. Here's Moosebrugger. Tried to get a shot off, but it was taken away by Vessel. Throwing coming for North Georgia. Rent tried to play over the top. It'll be a Lander throw. North Georgia throw. Gomez got the first header. Durkee trying to win possession. Now it's played back to Lander and McCarthy. Trying to play it through for Anderson. Will roll out for a goal kick for North Georgia. Simmons has it. Now Rent tried to play for Dumond. Malashik trying to hold off the Bearcats, unable to do so. Eppel has it. Played out wide for Anderson. '81st minute here in Dahlonega, 1-0. Durkee tries to play through for Gomez. Gomez running onto it. And a throw-in coming for North Georgia. North Georgia Soccer on the Nighthawk Sports Network, brought to you by Exhibitus, an award-winning agency specializing in three-dimensional design, interactive engagements, and digital activations for global marketing environments. Nighthawks 11 shots here in the game. They lead at 1-0. Nighthawks have played a very clean game. Trying to thread into the 18, and McCarthy clears it out for Lander. It'll be another North Georgia throw. Gets it into Gomez. Gomez dribbles toward the end line, tries to send in a cross. It's deflected out for a Lander throw, but deep inside their own area. North Georgia can put a lot of pressure on the Bearcats here. Gomez trying to get it back for North Georgia, unable to do so. Swindell does, though. Gets it to Rent, then back to Bailey. Bailey will send out wide. Good ball toward Gomez. Gomez sends a cross in, deflected out by Lander for a Nighthawk corner kick. Watry will take it. Cat will take it with the right foot. Sends it in. Almost headed by Malashik. Lander got on it first, though. They're going to try and counter. Adlam steps in to slow him down. Now Vessel. Pushed down from behind. A foul on Lander. Free kick for North Georgia. And the Nighthawks will slow things down. Adlam standing close by. She'll take this one with the left foot. Chips it in. Looking for Taylor Malashik. It's headed away by Lander. And sent away by Izzy Jones. Malashik heads to Dumond, to Durkee, to Rent. Rent plays a nice ball to Swindell. Swindell out wide now for Watry. Watry gets inside to the 18, tries to fire a shot, but it was deflected before she could. Now a cross comes in, deflected right into the hands of Taylor Frew. 84th minute. There's North Georgia clinging to a 1-0 lead. Lander waiting to make a substitution. Adlam plays back for Colleen. And Colleen taking down a foul on Lander. Free kick coming for the Nighthawks as North Georgia in first gear now. Played back to Vessel. Now here's Colleen again. Durkee tried to play through. Sent upfield. Watry chops it down to Durkee. Durkee sends a cross in. Dumond trying to turn on one. Goes out for a Nighthawk corner. Corner kick coming from Watry as we approach the 5-minute mark remaining in the game. Low corner taken, headed away by Lander, headed back in by North Georgia, headed away by Lander. Bearcats trying to break out with Moosebrugger. Sent upfield. It'll be a throw in for North Georgia. The clock will stop as both teams get to make substitutions here. Clock will start when the ball's thrown back in as Abby Crane checks back in for North Georgia. Now the clock restarts. Abby Crane trying to find space. Sent out wide for Katie Newton, who just checked into the game for the Bearcats. Ball sent out for a North Georgia throw. Nighthawks will throw it in. Send it into the box, trying to find some space to put a nail in this one. Adlam will chase it down, send it back to Vessel at the center line. Plays to Colleen, center of the park. Out wide to Adlam. Goes to Malashik. Taylor will try and speed down into the corner. Inline, left-footed cross is chopped down. It'll be a corner kick for North Georgia. Malashik will set it in the corner and then allow Adlam to take it. The clock will stop. And we'll restart as soon as the ball's kicked. Ball sent back in, and Frew will catch the corner kick out of the air. Swindell has it and plays back to Vessel. Vessel will send it out wide to Rent. Lander comes up with it as the Bearcats have got to start pressing forward here. 3 minutes to play. Crane plays to Watry, who sends it up over the top. It'll be a Nighthawk throw. So North Georgia will send players forward to throw this one in. 2.5 to play now. Durkee plays back to Watry, who leaves for Colleen. Colleen will send it downfield. Malashik has it, top of the 18. Plays it out wide for Durkee. Now down to Malashik. Taylor steps through, plays back for Durkee. Durkee's shot goes high over the crossbar for a goal kick. Two minutes to play. We're in the 89th. Goal kick taken. Settled by Lander at center circle. Now played backwards. As Katie Newton tried to play it up for the Bearcats. We are under 90 seconds now. Crane. Durkee. Behind DeMond. Lander trying to press forward. Swindell chops down that long ball. Dumond plays to Rent. Back to Durkee, who plays to Watry. North Georgia with a throw in. Watry will send it back to Colleen. Colleen back to Vessel as North Georgia just trying to play keep away now as they play back to Ramby, who sends downfield. Dumond plays over the top. Just trying to kick the ball as far away from Nighthawk goal as possible. Frew to Rent, who sends it right back in. North Georgia going to improve to 4-1 in this one. As the final seconds get ready to tick off the clock, North Georgia earns possession. North Georgia wins this one 1-0 for the entire NSN crew. I'm Walker McCrary signing off. Nighthawks win 1-0. We'll talk to you in a few hours from the Convocation Center for the South Region Championship right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.